Thursdays as follow-up Thursdays. Storylines on the Bert Show that we've forgotten about, maybe, that you guys are like, I wonder whatever happened with blank. So you hit us up with emails, and then we go and we do the research on it. And it was Araminta Williams that said, yo, Bert Show, can we get a follow-up on Thursday on the texting translation when the woman thought her boss was trying to make a move on her? She said he wanted to take her out for drinks because of her wonderful presentation, and he ended up kissing. Oh, yeah. He ended up kissing her when they went out for drinks, and his attitude changed towards her, and she said she was trying to find a new job. Didn't she, like, not kiss him back also, like, at a reaction? Didn't she, like, sort of kiss him?
I was on maternity leave.
Oh, you were?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not remember that. You're not a great person to do this recap.
But I can read.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes. I looked at the date and I was like, well, guys, I don't remember this at all. Mm-hmm. And then I looked at the date and I was like, oh, yeah, I was on maternity leave. All right. So Josie first reached out a little over a year ago, Wednesday, May 5th, 2021. She wanted our help translating a text exchange she had with her boss. She was recently divorced and started this job a few months ago. Her single boss had been nice, but never inappropriate. The boss texted Josie after she took the lead on a presentation. He congratulated her on a great job. Josie told her boss she had been nervous. He commented, not sure why you were nervous. You know you never fail at anything. Josie joked and said, ha, tell that to my ex-husband. That's when the boss said, I'm certain he's the one that failed, not you. Huge loss for him. Big win for every other man in the world. Then he basically said that the company is buying them drinks to celebrate. She was wondering if he was being flirty or innocent. When we checked in, Josie and her boss had gone out after work. The drinks and conversation were flowing. He started getting close to her, and then he kissed her. After the kiss, he was inappropriately flirty at the office, sending constant emails and text. He even started patting her on the butt when nobody was watching.
Damn, this dude right out of Mad Men.
At first, she agreed to meet him for dinner to tell him it was all a mistake, but then she backed out and decided to go with a carefully worded email, which said, I'm sorry to cancel our dinner plans. Meeting you for celebratory drinks last week was a mistake. I was under the impression that we were only going out to celebrate a business win. It seems you and I were not on the same page. I didn't realize this until you kissed me. I didn't know how to tell you on the spot, but I'm not interested in anything beyond a professional relationship. I hope we can remain professional and both forget that instance.
God, did we help her with that? Because that was really good.
I have no idea, did you?
I'm sure I doubt it.
I'm sure we did not. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think that was us.
He had a one-word response. Understood. When she returned to the office, she was miserable. He seemed to be taking a lot out on her, reassigned her to meaningless projects and tasks. She confronted him on it, and he said that she wasn't being a team player. Interestingly, he found another young and pretty woman in the office to take under his wing. So what has happened since?
Cassie has the email update.
Hey, Bert Show. Thanks for asking how I am. Actually, I'm doing great. After talking to you all about that awkward situation, my eyes began to be open to just how inappropriate everything was at that place. I realized my boss was not the only one attempting to have inappropriate relationships with others in the office. There were so many romantic relationships that my job became difficult to navigate. Some were coworkers dating but keeping it secret because one or both people were married. There were other relationships with employers and managers and employees. So it's no mystery why my boss thought it was okay to pursue me. I typically try to stay out of other people's personal lives and don't really care what they do. However, I started noticing how difficult it was to navigate my job when you have to tiptoe around secrets or avoid any disagreement with one coworker, knowing it would affect your working relationship with another for no professional reason. Tried to go to HR about all the issues, but found it to be no help. Coincidentally, I since learned she was also in a relationship with someone in the building. So I finally just decided to take a risk and quit without any concrete plans or job offers. Honestly, it was the best decision I ever made. The few weeks of free time gave me such a clarity on what I needed to do next in life. I'm going back to school and heading in a totally different direction. I've also been able to make enough money with some side freelance jobs to sustain me. I have zero regrets and feel such a lack of stress and frustration. Anyhow, thanks so much for checking in, and I hope you are doing well too.
So she turned this one into a positive, but man, this could have gone. I mean, how many cases like this never get reported or the outcome is super different than this? Just completely inappropriate.
I mean, it sucks that the office the office dynamic was that way, but I applaud her for taking control of the situation and bouncing and finding a better place for her.
The Bert Show.
Hey, do you like what you just watched? Because you can get more Bert Show for free. We drop new podcasts every weekday, and you can find us anywhere. Spotify, Apple, any place you get podcasts.